Unit 2. Training. Tracks 14 to 17. Amy Cheng.
I've been working for C&R for over 2 years now. The training programme for new graduates in the first year was one of the main reasons why I wanted to work here. It's famous throughout the industry, and I can see why now. The training and support is first rate. It helped me to build up confidence in key skills like customer service and sales techniques before I went into the field to put it into practice. The thing is that the training just sort of stopped after that. I mean, there are a lot of training modules on the intranet, but I'd really like to take some ownership of my learning and develop particular skills. I'd be interested in attending a leadership course, for instance.
Charlie Turner.
I've got over 20 years of sales experience, so there's not much you can teach me about selling. And I've got a good relationship with my customers. We always have a good laugh. I know they talk about lifelong learning these days, but when are you supposed to find the time if you've got a full-time job and a family? My biggest problem is the technology. I can't keep up with all these new applications and software, and the training is always so ad hoc and informal. It seems as soon as I get used to something, they go and change the processes again. It's also a struggle to keep up with all the new products they keep launching. To be honest, I do very well just selling the old favourites. Why change for the sake of it?
Kamal Satinder.
I'd like some help with my sales team. Since C&R bought out a rival company, Kelman Shavers, and the sales teams merged, I've been trying to develop a culture of cooperation and teamwork, but I get the feeling the teams aren't integrating well. It's a bit hard when you put two rival teams of aggressive sales reps together. I know it's difficult for them to adapt to working with people who used to work for the competition, and there's sometimes a distinct, tension in the air. It could become a problem for staff motivation and morale. I wonder if there's some way to accelerate the whole team-building process and get them to be externally competitive but internally cooperative, as they say.
Jessica Armstrong.
Well, one major challenge we're facing is the pace of innovation in consumer goods. There are just more and more new products coming out. I know we need to stay ahead of the competition, so the sales reps have to be able to familiarise themselves quickly with new products without losing too much valuable time in the field. They need to be out there selling, not listening to product presentations all day. Oh, and another issue is, don't get me wrong, I'm proud to manage some really experienced sales reps, but I've noticed a few of them could do with updating their skills. In particular, customer awareness training. You know, something that will help them be better listeners and become a bit more, responsive to customers' needs and proactive in their approach to selling.